Bro, I know exactly what happens. You walk up to her, you say hi, she smiles back, and for the first 30 seconds, everything feels great. Then your brain goes blank, completely empty. You start panicking inside, like, what do I say now? What do I talk about? Why can't I think of anything? And the conversation dies right there. Not because she wasn't interested, but because you ran out of things to say. Today, I'm making sure that never happens to you again. I'm giving you the exact system to keep any conversation going with any woman for as long as you want. If you're ready, let's get into it. The reason your conversations die isn't because you don't have interesting things to say. It's because you're trying to direct a movie inside your head while having a conversation at the same time. Is this topic interesting? Should I ask about her job? What if I say something weird? Bro, you're literally multitasking. You're trying to talk and write a screenplay at the same time. That mental traffic jam is what kills the flow. And women feel it. She might not consciously know why, but her gut says something's off. He's tense. There's a wall. Here's the golden rule. Tension kills connection. You could say the funniest line in the world, but if your energy is nervous, it won't land. On the other hand, you could say the most basic sentence. Today was kind of crazy, but if your voice is calm, your eye contact is steady, and you're not rushing to the next word, she'll lean in. Because being around that energy feels good. Most guys turn conversations into job interviews. Where are you from? What do you do? How many siblings do you have? Bro, that's boring. It feels like you're collecting data, not connecting. Instead of asking for facts, ask for feelings. When she says, I just moved here from Chicago, don't say, how long did you live there? Say, wow, big change. How does it feel starting fresh in a new city? See the difference? Now she's not giving you data, she's telling you about her excitement, her fears, her world. And that's where attraction starts, not in the facts, but in the feelings. When she shares something, validate and expand. She says, it's exciting, but honestly kind of scary. You say, yeah, I get that. It's that wild mix where you feel free, but also a little lost. That's a rush, though. Now you're connecting. You're inside her emotional experience. Here's the secret most guys don't know. You never need new topics. You just need to go deeper into the current one. Let's say you're talking about dogs and the conversation stalls. Most guys panic and switch the subject. So, do you like pizza? No, don't do that. It breaks the flow. Instead, stay with the topic but go deeper. So what is it about dogs that you love so much? Is it the loyalty? Did you grow up with pets? What was your first dog like? Every sentence she says has key words in it. If she says, I went to the beach last weekend, the key words are beach and weekend. You can ask about the beach. Are you an ocean person or a pool person? You can ask about the weekend. Do you usually get out of the city on weekends? If you actually listen, she's handing you the script. You don't need to invent it. Just pick up the threads she's dropping. Now let's talk about the biggest fear. What if I run out of things to say? Here's a secret. Silence isn't awkward. You make it awkward. When a moment of silence hits, instead of panicking and blurting out something random, look at her, smile, and enjoy the moment. Maybe say, you have really expressive eyes. Boom, now the silence isn't awkward, it's romantic. Silence is actually a powerful tool. It shows you're calm, you're confident, you're not rushing. And the man who doesn't rush is the man who knows he's worth listening to. Insecure men talk fast because they're trying to get the words out before she rejects them. Confident men speak slow because they know their words carry weight. Here's your homework. Talk to everyone. Not in a flirting way, in a human way. Talk to the cashier at the grocery store. Ask how their shift is going. Talk to the old lady at the bus stop. Comment on the weather. Chat with the guy spotting you at the gym. Why? Because you're building social muscle. You're desensitizing your brain to the act of speaking to strangers. When you talk to 10 people in a day, by the time you meet that perfect girl, talking to her just feels like person number 11. It's not a big event anymore. It's just normal. Confidence is built through reps, not through thinking. You can't think your way into social skills. You have to speak your way into them. Bro, conversation is not a performance. It's a shared experience. You're not a court jester sent there to entertain her. You're a man looking for a connection. The more comfortable you become inside your own skin, the easier every single conversation gets. Next time you see her, take a deep breath, drop your shoulders, and just say hi. You'll be amazed at what happens when you stop trying to be perfect and start being present. Drop in the comments which situation you freeze up in the most. And in the next video, I'm showing you how to turn this conversation skill into real attraction, how to make her feel that pull towards you. Don't miss that one. Peace.